Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, the following content is not financial advice. That being said, let's jump right into it. So today a little bit another topic. We have seen huge spikes in energy prices. First of all, I want to show you the Dutch natural gas calendar month futures here, which is up approximately 36%. If you take the last 2 days, it's up 77%. So yeah, this is going crazy here. The prices, the gas prices in Europe. So in May 2020, we were at 3.7 and euro per megawatt hour, and we're now at 165. So that's really a parabola here, which is a little bit scary. Let's move on to coal. Coal doesn't look better, even worse. The Newcastle coal futures, which was at 48 dollars, I think, US dollars per ton in 2020 September, and we're now 10x higher, 440 US dollars per ton. And since yesterday, or since this week, we have 66% increase here. Oil looks very moderate compared to this, but the oil market is huge. So that's a huge increase here. Now 112 US dollars per barrel, and we are at the highs here of 2011 here, and the high was here in July 2008 at close to 150 US dollars when the big recession started right after, and we had this huge drop. So what we know with these charts, when they go parabolic up, at some point they also go down. But that last time we had this huge drop here, that was one of the biggest recessions ever happened. And here, that was the March 2020 drop here. So we really don't want to see these kind of recessions happening again. But the energy prices are really concerning. We can see it also here on Twitter, the coal futures here, also in Rotterdam. Coal rises like crazy. Of course, the power prices here in Germany, for example, they are also skyrocketing. It's now 300 for the day ahead futures. It's 395 euro per megawatt hour. So that's approximately 500 US dollars per megawatt hour, or 0.5 US dollars per kilowatt hour. And this is just the wholesale price. There is no tax on this, no grid costs, no anything on this. So everything else comes on top. So this is just the energy price. So as an end consumer, you can double, if this price sustains at these levels, you can double it approximately, and then you're at 1 euro per kilowatt hour or so. So that would be crazy. We can see it here. I mean, it is a huge panic right now in the markets because of the war which is going on in Russia versus in Ukraine, where Russia is invading, and we're cutting now all the things we're getting from Russia. So it could be that we cannot buy oil or gas anymore, or it looks like this will happen. And the problem is that Germany gets like 50% of the gas from Russia. And I think that's also a big reason here why the prices are jumping like crazy. Here the Dutch gas futures also skyrocketing. And it's concerning the power prices here and the power market here in Germany. So this is the last week here from February 28th until now. So the last 4 days, let's say. The black line here is the demand, the power demand here in Germany. And the colored graph here, these are the sources, the power generation, where it comes from, accumulated. So yellow is solar, So right now sun is shining, so we have good days. So solar is doing something right now and is generating power, but only on day, of course, and only when the sun is shining. We have seen weeks where there was a lot less solar power generation. Then the green one here, this is wind. So early this week, it was a lot of wind. It was good, but now there is no wind anymore. So not a lot of wind power generation here. Then we have pump storage power plants, the blue ones here. They are always when there's peak demand, they are helping to supply. And then we have natural gas, where it's 50% from Russia. We can see when there is no wind. Here, there was wind here. We don't need a lot of natural gas, but when there is no wind, like here, natural gas is ramping up. These gas turbines, combined gas turbines with a steam cycle. So we need a lot of gas here. And then there is coal. There is black coal here and the lignite coal, the brown coal. So coal, gas, and lignite are the most important power sources for Germany right now. Then we have biomass, which is also very stable down here, but it's not really expandable. It cannot be expanded anymore because there is not enough rural area to produce more biomass. Then we have hydro, which is also stable, and we have nuclear power. We have shut it down, most of our nuclear power plants in the last few years since Fukushima. And the first politicians are starting to regret this because it is nice to have a lot of installed power of solar and wind, but it cannot replace the stable power generation from nuclear or coal or natural gas. So you have now to make the decision. Do you want to do the nuclear power plants again, or riding with coal? And you can see it. We made a decision to make coal, which is of course emitting a lot of carbon to the air, carbon dioxide. And that's the situation we have right now. So when we go to the installed capacity, you can see that solar is the biggest installed capacity with 60 gigawatts. So that's a lot. Also wind is also offshore and onshore above 60 gigawatts. So that's even bigger than solar. Then we have gas, we have coal, nuclear, and so on. So you can see that solar and wind are more than 50% of the installed capacity. But when we go to the energy part, so you can see that solar and wind are only maybe 1/4 of the total energy generation is only from wind and solar, because there is not always sun shining here and there's not always blowing wind here. And I think that's the issue we have with these renewables. They're good in addition, but they cannot really supply stable. So with a lot smaller installed capacity, gas and coal, and the other stables here like nuclear, biomass, and hydro, they're producing a lot more energy despite less installed capacity, because they have a lot more full load hours running. And this will continue. I think there is no solution for this right now. Only if you can adjust your demand, like when the solar and the wind, when the sun is shining and the wind is blowing. But I think we're far away from this. And so we need these fossil fuels for the next decades, it seems like. And the prices are showing that the demand is high for this stuff. And now with the global disruptions because of the crisis in Ukraine, the war happening in Ukraine, this will not get better. I don't think these prices will shoot to the moon forever, but right now it looks really scary. I think at some point there will be a correction, of course. But we had a correction here in October, and yeah, we have now the next leg up here, and yeah, maybe this happens again. Maybe there's another leg up after a correction or so. On the other side, the production will increase, so I think US oil will ramp up very fast, hopefully. And other locations, I mean, the OPEC, they said they will keep it stable. So, I mean, they are not. I mean, they had the last few years they had a lot of trouble with low oil prices, and now the prices are going up very high. So they don't want to inflate the production, because they need these high oil prices to be very profitable. So yeah, they don't necessarily have to increase the production. Yeah, I think with gas, it's the same here. Yeah, maybe US fracking gas will expand, and with coal, the same here. Australia, US, and these countries, the coal producers, or in South America, they will ramp up their production, but this will take time, because the last few years they were not good for them. It was difficult to be profitable. You can see it here. So yeah, they have shut down a lot of production capacity, and it will take time to ramp this up again. Okay, guys. So yeah, an energy crisis is here, especially for Europe, but I think also for other parts of the world. Yeah, no one knows how this plays out, but this is definitely scary. And I mean, all the businesses, most of the businesses, they need energy, and some business need more energy and some less. I mean, all the production capacity, they need a lot of electricity or gas. So yeah, I mean, there is the margins are gone. It is, I think it will, if these prices sustain, it will be impossible to produce profitable at these levels. So something has to happen here. Yeah, because otherwise we will face a lot of bankruptcies from different companies. They need energy, and they cannot pay like 10x energy prices. So that's very scary what's happening here. I hope there will be a solution for this, but right now I cannot see it. The war is going crazy in Ukraine, and it seems like there's more escalation happening every day. So it will get more difficult to get these prices down for sure. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. Hopefully these prices are overextended and we see a correction. But the question is, how long will this correction last? Or yeah, will it trigger something bigger? Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.